For months, the community kept asking the same question: should you buy the Odin 3 or the Retroid Pocket 6? But that question has completely changed. The market isn't what it was a few months ago. And that's because AYN had to admit something nobody saw coming. Let's start with the part almost nobody is talking about. The Odin 3 was originally marketed as the first handheld powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite. That was the promise. That's why the community poured more than $1 million into the crowdfunding campaign. Then, months after launch, AYN quietly removed every mention of the Snapdragon 8 Elite from the product page. Instead, they replaced it with a name nobody had heard before: Qualcomm Dragonwing Q8. No announcement, no email to backers, nothing. Just like that. The community noticed anyway, at least most of you did. Now, here's the technical reality. The Dragonwing Q8 is essentially an IoT version of the Snapdragon 8 Elite. It drops the cellular modem and camera ISP, but the CPU and GPU are exactly the same. On paper, performance doesn't change. But paying for a device advertised with one processor, only to receive one carrying a completely different name, leaves a different impression. And that's exactly where many people feel trust has taken a hit. Quickly subscribe before we get to the real point of this video, because the real question isn't what happened. It's who should buy what today, and more importantly, why. Let's talk about the handheld that's finally back in stock and somehow managed to survive the entire AI RAM hype. The Retroid Pocket 6 starts at $244. You get a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, a 5.5-inch 120Hz AMOLED display, and perhaps most importantly, everything simply works right out of the box. PS2, GameCube, Wii. Stable performance, higher resolutions, and no need to spend hours buried inside configuration menus. Turnip drivers for this chipset have been refined for years. You launch a game, it runs. The community has reached a pretty clear consensus. If you're buying a handheld today and want to start playing tomorrow, you buy the RP6. The Odin 3, on the other hand, starts at $330, climbing all the way to $521 for the now discontinued Ultra model with 24 gigabytes of RAM and 1 terabyte of storage. In fact, that 24 gigabyte version is already showing up on eBay for well over $1,000. What do you get for the extra money? The raw horsepower of the Dragonwing Q8 with the Adreno 830 GPU. Roughly 1.3 million more Antutu points than the RP6. PS3 games that struggle or simply don't run on the RP6 become playable here. Steam games through GameHub perform noticeably better. And perhaps most importantly, driver support continues improving almost every month. Switch emulation still has rough edges today, but by the end of 2026, it's expected to be in a completely different place. And that's the contradiction the community is wrestling with right now. The Odin 3 is unquestionably the more powerful handheld, but the RP6 is the better handheld today. If you want to spend your money and immediately enjoy your games without spending entire weekends tweaking settings, you buy the RP6 and never look back. But if you're willing to give a platform time to mature, if you care about PS3 emulation, Steam gaming, and unlocking the full potential of this hardware, if you understand that brand new chipsets often need 6 to 12 months before the community fully unlocks their capabilities, then you buy the Odin 3. You wait. And chances are, you'll be rewarded before the end of the year. The community has summed it up perfectly. The RP6 wins today. The Odin 3 wins tomorrow. The only question is, which tomorrow are you paying for? If you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe for more videos like this.